So we're gonna finish things up with Lord Vorsalon, and let's see here. He should have spawned.
Does your VG9000 Omega Watt game station require modification? Are your cleaner bots still running an obsolete processing software? Then come on down for the grand reopening of Big Al's Robo Shack and Gaming Superstore, where the only limits are in your imagination. We've got the latest in
Good for Al.
picture board
Wait.
mods.
Give me a second.
Gamma port.
Okay. Do I have to go some? Do I have to? I think I need to jump out of the sector first. I think he just didn't spawn because I was in the sector. Okay, he should be in the Corvus sector. I don't think I have to beat the game, do I?
Now entering Corvus sector. Warning. Deep space detected.
Okay, so I had to double check. We'll come back to it. We can't fight him yet. We do have to beat the game first, and then time warp back to before we fight the final boss, and then we can vanquish Lord Vorsalon. That's how we're gonna end it. I wouldn't mind if there was another gun series like the Constructor guns. I just wish that they would have better damage. That's all. Well, let's go introduce Nefarious to the Rhino. We're gonna... Can I not? I was gonna say I was gonna take the long way to fight Nefarious, by going through the, whole area again, but it looks like that's not happening.
That's far enough, Nefarious. Step away from the transport.
You! How is this possible? You should be dead!
On behalf of galactic authorities, we hereby charge you with willful disruption of the space-time continuum. Shut down the transport and surrender quietly.
Look at you. Free for the first time in years, inches from your destiny, and what do? Run right back to playing backpack to a squishy. You're nothing but a pathetic sidekick.
We should hang out sometime. That's it.
Love
No
Lawrence.
one talks to Clank that way. When this is over, I'll back whatever decision you make. But first, How about one final hurrah so we can kick this guy's butt?
When I'm finished killing you, I think I'll rewind time. So I can do it again. And again. And again.
It's funny you say that. We do that sometimes.
I've been waiting a long time for this. Lawrence, fall back to the outer perimeter. Let no damage befall our ship.
Falling back, sir. Happy fighting.
Hi, Lawrence.
You're outmatched this time, Ratchet. Insolent little squishy. The flame, Lawrence! Initiate hypernova defense laser.
Push away, sir. Stand clear.
Oh, that's new. Well, good thing we have the perfect perfect tool for this.
You've been bested, my old friend.
Fuck. Forgot, you do have to pick a lane. The game's pretty generous with it.
This is too easy. Blasted Robotrons! It'll take more than that to stop me. Lawrence, atomize Ratchet and Clank.
Push away, sir. Stand clear.
Didn't see that coming, did ya?
I mean, I kinda did. Come on.
Lawrence! Increase output for maximum annihilation!
Is that Snowball? Is that Quark? Fuck. Okay.
So, that's how you want to play it. You have no idea how long I dreamed of killing you.
I told you ever since you were put on that goddamn asteroid. Which was your own fault.
Lawrence! Increase output for maximum annihilation!
Come on, working with the controller. Okay.
Do something, Lawrence! during the Stone Age. There's something about the idea of you being born in a cage. It'll take more than that to stop me. Insolent, squishy. I should have killed you years ago. Where did you get that final?
It's got a glove now, my friend. The simple art of armor. It is. It's actually really funny watching Nefarious dance.
Sir, we may be in a spot of trouble. I cannot hold up ships like that until the warp pilot is disengaged.
Woo! Dr. Nefarious is done. Revenge of the Squishy. I think we broke him worse.
How do I disengage the autopilot? Come on, snap out of it!
I think we killed him.
Okay, no need to panic. We just need to find Lawrence before he takes the escape pod.
Bye, Lawrence.
20 seconds until impact.
Clank, it's been one heck of a ride.
Ratchet, come on! You're gonna have to jump!
10 seconds until impact.
Well, choice between that or certain death. Let's go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I love it. I fucking love it. It's so good.
So, I can't talk you out of this, can I? Ratchet, we have been on many adventures, but the clock needs someone to protect it. It is what I was built for.
Aww.
Wait, so that's it? What about the Lombaxes?
They're not in danger. They've just moved on. And we'll find them. But the past stays where it is. Come on, pal. I'll walk you in. You were never a sidekick. You do know that, right?
I always thought that you were the sidekick.
Where are you
I
going?
love that.
This is your responsibility.
Uh-oh.
You can't just walk away. The Lombaxes need us. Don't walk away from me! I said stop!
He just... Oh, shit. We should run. And yes, canonically, Ratchet just died.
This is all his fault. He left me no choice.
He's headed for the Orbis chamber! Sir, you have to stop him!
Stay out of my way, Clank! I don't want to kill you! Out of my way, caretaker!
Come on, punk! You want some of this?
Miserable, heartless, soulless little robot!
Oh, Sigmund, what are you doing? He's a scary demon Lombax and you're after the planter!
Is it so much to ask that the great and powerful Sony bend their precious rules to correct the past?
Doing it, sir! Just keep going! Lock the door!
No! Get away from the chamber!
Once Clank's in, this chamber is near impenetrable. Nefarious tried for a while.
Stop it! this door, do you hear me?
Still, Clank can't beat Azimuth.
The clock, much like time itself, is a gift, and not
It's
to be
tempting.
tampered
It is
with.
very
You kidding
tempting.
me? You think I'd leave my best pal out here alone?
Your father went to great lengths to protect this room from those who would abuse it.
I wouldn't risk any more than 6
6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Just 6 minutes. Yep. The plumber gave us the answer. I love it. I love it. Whole universe just hiccuped by 6 minutes. Here we go.
I'm sorry, Ratchet. I've come too far to fail now.
General, what are you doing?
Correcting a mistake. The Lombaxes are coming home, with or without your help.
They can. They're not dead. With a few exceptions, they're not.
This!
Ratchet, look out!
General, you have to stop this. You can't change the past.
And never could let go of consequence, could you? I can't let you get in the way.
Ratchet, we cannot let him touch that lever.
Go, Sigmund.
Get off, you annoying little...
Oh shit, Sigmund.
Time shift initiated.
Uh-oh. So yep, our final battle with Alistair Azimuth.
You were supposed to be here, on my side. Wake up,
The Groovitron makes him
face them together.
What the fuck?
Have I taught you nothing?
Ramping up water station 100. Warning. Breach detected in actuator station 11. 14.
Amateur! The years only forgot. Kind have made you weak. I'm sorry. Pesky Symphonoi! You want them to stay up there? In some strange dimension forever? They never should have left in the first place! I should have protected them!
There are consequences
It'll
to
take
this.
more than that to stop me!
Power failure detected. Primary stabilization.
Yeah, he's not easy. For the final boat, really, of the future, of the main future trilogy, because I'll be honest, I kind of consider Into the Nexus as another situation, kind of like Quest for Booty, just not just with a little bit more meat to it. But this is really the end of the plot line set up by Future.
Quantum material is out of sync with risk prevention protocols.
I have to do this!
him as everything you got. Do not hold back.
There are no more Dimensionators! This is our only chance! You know that!
It's funny you say that.
Quantum tunneling initiated.
Shit.
You hear that? In a few moments, we will be able to prevent the greatest injustice in Lombax's history.
I can't let you do this!
You don't have a choice!
So you're just gonna kill me?
Kill you now, save you in the past.
Look around you, Alistair! The clock is breaking!
It can handle it. This is what it was built for.
No, it wasn't. Everyone has told you it wasn't.
System failure detected in temporal stabilizer alpha. Time shift success. Estimated 23.
It's a good thing your father isn't alive to see you like this. A coward, a traitor. He would have been so ashamed.
Time shift success estimated at 21%. Warning. Temporal catastrophe imminent. Shut down all...
Traitor! You're fighting one of your own so that some crackbite can kill your father? Your mother?
But you're risking everyone else in the process!
You're darn right I am. And if you want to stop me, you're going to have to kill me.
I just killed you with a wrench.
What are you doing?
Oh shit!
Why isn't it working?
Because it's not a time machine, Alistair! The clock isn't meant to alter time, only keep
30
it!
seconds until total system failure.
So sorry. No. Let me. What are you gonna do? Take care of yourself, Ratchet.
I'm gonna fix his mistake.
Alistair?
He did a brave thing, Ratchet. You should be proud of him.
Alice was a man who was consumed by his guilt.
Well, looks like there's just one more thing to fix.
Timekeeper restored.
I'll leave you two alone. Take care of yourself, pal.
The clock, much like time itself, is a gift.
I cannot stay. I am sorry, but discovering my family has made me realize that I cannot leave Ratchet. Not until he finds his own. I hope you understand.
You're leaving? Energy output normal. Harmonic stabilizers stable. Why aren't I freaking out?
Perhaps you are ready to be promoted.
Senior caretaker? Yippee! Thank you, sir.
Take care, Sigmund.
Clank should have watched the video to the end.
Much like time itself, is a gift, and not to be tampered with. But like any father, My only wish is that my son does that which makes him feel whole. You are an intelligent and logical being, Clank. But intelligence and logic would have been wasted gifts without honor and loyalty. I am proud to see you came into those on your own. So, should the clock be too small for your plans, I pray the cosmos light the way towards a future you yourself design. And remember, the universe has a wonderful sense of humor. The trick is learning how to take a joke.
And yep, that is the end of the main story of Ratchet and Clank, A Crack in Time. And I love just that the note it sends itself off on, because like there is that question, like, okay, this isn't really a time we had to worry. We, as people now who know, there's 2 more games in the series. Well, there's multiple games in the series after that. I believe 4 total. 2 I'll be covering that take place after Ratchet and Clank: A Crack in Time. But when this game came out, there was the question: was Clank going to stay on the Great Clock? But you know what? At that end, Clank is committed to himself, and this is something a plotline we would actually see going through to the next few games. That Clank now has a goal. He's going to help Ratchet find the Lombaxes. Huh? The Yakow Man?
Crank, wake up, you darn fool!
Huh?
Krunk?
What happened? Wait.
Zephyr?
Hey, what's with all the words?
Those are credits! You fell asleep during the game again.
Huh?
You're right.
I forgot about this.
Hit the rewind button.
Now, Crank, these folks worked hard on this game, so you just sit there and appreciate them.
Easy for you to say. You still have some semblance of bladder control.
Yeah, this game had some great writing. It had some great comedic bits. I said before...
A lot of folks worked on this one, huh? In my day, we did it all with 3 robots, a spiral notebook, and some wire.
Yeah? Well, in my day, we didn't have wire. We used yarn, and our controllers didn't have any of this shoulder button stuff. No, we had 2 buttons.
2 buttons? Ha! I did it with 1 button and a joystick. Yes, sir. And if the game broke, we couldn't do nothing but blow the dust off and try again.
All right, all right. What's the darn credits?
Fine. But after that, it's on to challenge mode.
Sadly, no. But, okay, that was fun. But, the writing for this game has got some of my favorite jokes in the franchise. My favorite being, the Great Clock is built in the exact center of the universe. Give or take 50 feet. I love that joke, especially Dr. Nefarious' delivery of it with, like, the over-the-top flair of in the exact center of the universe, followed by, give or take, 50 feet. Lawrence is in his prime in this game. Though, I'll be honest, the dynamic between Lawrence and Dr. Nefarious has always worked, with Lawrence being the straight man to Dr. Nefarious' over-the-top villain shtick. I'm trying to think here what else. Like, the weapons are probably the part I would say is my biggest problem, and also one of my favorite things about it. I love a lot of the mid to late game weapons, but the early game weapons, with the exception of Mr. Zircon and the Sonic Eruptor, just really aren't that good. This would mark the end, if I remember correctly, of 6-axis controls. And I'm kind of not too jazzed on the fact that they decided to get rid of the upgrade system of Tools of Destruction. It would make its return. It makes its return in the next game. But there were a lot of decent collectibles. I found the traveling the world map by actually being able to fly around in the sectors to be a fun thing. Honestly, I would like for that to come back. But I don't know if we'll ever see it. Trying to think here. I kind of like all the villains of this game, and they're all over the top in their own way. The Groovatron's fun. Even the returning weapons have been rebalanced in a way that makes them feel fresh and fun. In particular, the Buzzblades, with the fact that they cut the ammo supply, but the fact that they are much more generous with their bouncing, and their damage is definitely a lot better. The Rhino 5, as I said, is my absolute favorite Rhino. The Negotiator has been slightly modified. I think it's Rocket's track a little bit better, and definitely have a slight homing function. I've seen them curve. And then the fact that the Spiral of Death, when you could get it to work on the back hit, on the return trip, is really useful. And as you saw, the Spiral of Carnage was dealing really good damage. Oh, great, these two.
Good evening, I'm Kip Darling.
And I'm Pepper Fairbanks.
Planets everywhere rejoiced this morning to find that the strange time phenomenon plaguing the universe had miraculously disappeared. Experts are still theorizing about what could have caused the disturbance, but have reduced the threat level from sunset red to a soothing azure blue.
Thanks, Kip. In other news, a giant space station thought to be the lair of the fiendish Dr. Nefarious exploded last night, leaving the Vullards with a ton of salvage work to do. Galactic authorities have yet to recover the remains of Dr. Nefarious or his partner Lawrence. The Polaris Defense Initiative has been mobilized.
So from here in the game series, though, we would have, 3 games, 2 of which are actively playable, I believe. From here we would have Ratchet and Clank Full Frontal Assault, which is a tower defense game, if I remember correctly. It actually puts you against the fan from Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, who gave us the armor magnetizer. Somehow for some reason he became a villain, and that's that entire game. And then from there would be Ratchet and Clank All for One, a 4-player co-op game where one player controls Ratchet, another is Clank, another is Quark, and the last one is Dr. Nefarious. There's some fun little things there, and it would actually introduce a weapon called the Warmonger, which would be the rocket launcher going forward for the franchise. At least it is. Okay, now I thought we were having more dialogue, but it would become the rocket launcher of Rift Apart and the rocket launcher of Into the Nexus. I got those game order mixed up. But there was also one other game that is, as far as I can tell, impossible to currently play. Ratchet and Clank Before the Nexus. It's an infinite runner game that is a setup for the events of Into the Nexus, where you're capturing, I think her name is Prague. I forget what her first name is. But we'll talk more about her in the next game. But yeah, no, this was a fairly decent send-off to, or at least to the main Future trilogy. I would say Into the Nexus is much more of a setup for stuff in Rift Apart. I think they also toned down some of the some of the items I noticed aren't as, especially on Clank, he doesn't have the same metallic sheen he had in Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction. It's a much more, it's a flat metallic, I guess is the best way to put it. I don't know how else to describe it. Outside of metallic, a flat. No chimps were harmed in the making of this game. Outside of a flat metallic. Yeah.
Hello? Hello? Celebrity in need of assistance. What's that, Snowball? Little Jimmy fell down a well? Oh, you're hungry for blood. Oh, I was way off. Let me just... Oh, boy, this is bad. Little help here. Ratchet, Clank, Helga, anyone? Nice Snowball. Nice Snowball. Down, Snowball. Hey, easy on the goods.
Quark is dead. I'm kidding. Quark's immortal.
Ratchet Space Rat, your path is far from over. For you see, the most horrifying truth is yet to be revealed. My dear Lombax, I am your father's accountant. Did that do it? Did that sufficiently blow your mind? Let that just roll around for a bit. Oh, now, come, find me in the Corvus sector, and let us end what we began. Vorsalon out.
Yep, we got one more fight with Vorsalon.